Today we have the unboxing and tour over one of Nokia's entry-level Windows 8 smartphones, the Nokia Lumia 520. So let's take a look inside and see what we get inside the box. Firstly, we're greeted with the smartphone. This colour is in the black. It does come in an array of colours, as you can see on the box here: yellow, blue, red, white and black. Let's see what else we get inside. Next is the Nokia Lumia 520, just a brief manual. It's just got some starter tips inside, just how to get some things working straight off the bat. Underneath that we have the UK charger. It's a 3-pin charger and that goes to a micro USB. It's plugged straight into the bottom of the mobile phone. Next we have the data cable. This is to use to be going into a laptop or a computer. Then we have the pair of headphones that come with the mobile. Just a pair of black Nokia headphones. Also come with a speakerphone, which is good, and a microphone. And next we have the battery, which is a 1430 milliamp hour battery. Here's the mobile phone itself. I'll get this booted up and then we'll take a tour around the phone. Now to take a tour around a Nokia Lumia 520, and before we do I'll just break you down with a few stats about the mobile phone. It uses a micro SIM card, weighs in at 124 grams, uses a 5 megapixel rear camera, and it uses a dual core 1 GHz processor and uses 512 megabytes of RAM. Now as we take a tour around the phone itself, on the right hand side of the device we do have a volume rocker just here. And just below that we do have our power key. And in the bottom right hand corner here we do have the camera functionality key, which gives it a nice touch when taking pictures. And on the bottom we have the micro USB adapter, used for syncing music, photos, videos and also charging the device itself. And on the left hand side here we don't have anything. But on the top we do have a 3.5mm jack to use your headphones and earphones. On the front of the device we do have a 4-inch screen, and down the bottom here we do have a back key, the home key and a search key, and I will move on to them in a little while to tell you more details about them. In terms of size and feel, it's a very nice comfortable handheld device. I will put up a few comparisons for it. Here we have the Galaxy S4, and as you can tell there's a bit of a size difference. I mean, the Galaxy S4 does have a 5-inch screen, and just to the left here we do have the iPhone 4S. And if we turn these around that way you can see a bit of a better detail on the length of the actual mobile phones themselves. As you can tell, the Galaxy S4 is slightly longer, but that is once again due to the screen. Now let's take a look around the interface of the Nokia Lumia 520. So once on the home screen we do bring up the tiles. Now the tiles do hold all the applications for our email, internet, applications such as Angry Birds that's on here, Nokia Music, our maps up there, calendar, and downloaded applications that I have put on the device such as YouTube and Twitter. Now in terms of customization on this device you can't really do a whole lot compared to Android phones, but what you can do is you can change and move around the location of the tiles. So if I want to bring this up here I can, like so, and you can also change the colour of this, which simply you do this by going to the settings, theme. We can choose either a dark or light background. I'll stay with the dark, and you can change the colour. We'll go for a blue. And that then changes. That's a nice little feature you can do on here. On the home screen we do have the 3 buttons along the bottom here. The return key, and if we hold this down this brings up our multitasking window. If we hold down this Windows logo here, this brings up our voice commands. Open Internet.
Starting Internet Explorer.
This is a nice little touch that Nokia put on the phone to open up applications such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You can also do it to text a contact, and you can also do it to call a contact as well. And the last button along here is our search button. This opens up Bing, which we can then browse the web. Now the camera button on the side here, if we give this one click, this then brings up the camera and we're ready to shoot pictures on the go. For a 5 megapixel camera, I did take a few shots earlier and it did actually come out fairly well. I was relatively surprised at the outcome of the pictures. So if you're on the go, you're walking around town, you want to take a picture of something, then the Nokia Lumia 520 will do you justice and it will hold its own. Now let's go over a few of the tiles you guys may find yourself using on a daily basis. First off, Internet Explorer. Just loaded up the BBC website here. And this is the mobile version. It's a very nice layout here. You've got all your news up here, world news, BBC Sports. You've got your BBC One, BBC Three, BBC Two, radio down here. And then also back up the top, you've also got your weather. Now let's go to Google. And let's just type in Vodafone. Now this brings out a really nice layout as well. Very easy to use. Just like your normal kind of layout if you were to be on a PC or a laptop. We also have the store up here. From here you can access things such as apps, games and music. Now if we were to scroll over to the right, we get a brief look at some of the apps, music and other bits and bobs on there. Now if we were to go to the apps, you got things here in the spotlight, you know, the most downloaded. You then got all the categories here: entertainment, music and video, tools and productivity. And if we scroll over again, we then have the top 3, top paid, best rated, etc. And if we scroll down a bit more, we then have the office. This is also a very nice feature that I could see myself using an awful lot if I were to get a Nokia Lumia phone, especially with the Microsoft Word document. Just get a new Word document loaded up here. So you're then free to create a new Word document, and then you can obviously send that over, send it to someone else, or even save it to your phone. And just a bit further down we have the calendar. This is a very nice breakdown here. You can either have your daily view or you can have your monthly view. And it's simple to input in any meetings or anything you have to do today. So let's say you have a meeting at 12 o'clock, simply just type in meeting, save, and you're good to go from there. Are you looking to get a new mobile phone and want to get a smartphone? Then the Nokia Lumia 520 is just for you. The ease of use of this phone with the home screen tiles make it an absolutely amazing phone for first-time smartphone users or for people who want an easy going on their mobile phone. Also, the addition to this menu here on the right hand side with the drop down menu makes it easy to access all the other applications you have on the phone. The expandable memory allows you to put an SD card in to store more music, photos and video on without taking up the internal storage. The brilliant 5 megapixel camera is a great walk around camera and produces some brilliant shots for a phone of this range. This is a brilliant phone for people wanting to get their first smartphone and don't want to be overwhelmed with all the applications that you can find on some other mobile phones. This has been an unboxing and tour of the Nokia Lumia 520. Thank you for watching.